That's like you calling the Storm Spirit last game.
Call me Chubby Winter, dude. Thank you. I called it right.
Some help as he tries to run himself away, gets the telekinesis, but two different rocket barrages dishing out a lot of damage. Aloha Dance dropping pretty low there. Oh, Flat Kennedy wants to go for that one more shot. He's there. Beautiful play there from Silent, the signature gyrocopter player himself. Shows us how it's done.
Yeah, that's why you ban the Silent gyrocopter. You can't. You have to respect that. I said it in the draft too. He's just so good with the hero.
Oh, the courier too.
Even
Careful. Resolution finds the pickoff on DDC. The Dazzle goes down, and perhaps paying for his early level of poison touch, lacking the shallow grave to save himself.
Yeah, I think that he didn't anticipate that happening. But if the support dies, it doesn't really matter. CTY can't really do a whole lot. And so they have to be more careful about that because the kill potential is definitely there for Empire, and they have to respect that. But CTY is just going to right-click Resolution, and this might actually be enough for him to get a kill.
He brain saps up. CTY drops a bit low. I like the fact that CTY doesn't use the Blood Rage there to overly
allows him to catch up, but at top, it's a little bit scary, and Always Wanna Fly is looking for that Fiend's Grip setup, and he gets it.
Yeah, there is Yoki and Resolution coming in from the side. Fisher Block is there. Line Strike Array not quite snag a DDC, but with the relocate in, they will be able to finish him off. And ROTK, nowhere to run to, and certainly nowhere to hide. Empire find two as they 5-man up to the top lane.
Yeah, and that was just such a good relocate combination by them. They're just farming the jungle, looking for opportunities like that, and it makes it difficult for EHOME to pressure that gyrocopter, but at the same time, Resolution comes in. It looked like he was in trouble for a second, but you have to continue to look for these opportunities because the Razor isn't going to be a space-creating hero, and neither is the Bloodseeker, who's won for the Midas, but this relocate play bottom, it's actually just going to be so critical right now.
Yeah, it's not even needing a relocate, it seems, is just the sleep set into the Lena's combination is enough to get the one kill. The rest of EHOME do back themselves up in time that they will get away. Team Empire, though, if they don't need to relocate, they're not going to, because this allows the gyrocopter to continue to free farm up the top lane, where they now claim a tier 1 tower.
Yeah, and that's fairly significant that they were able to get a kill on that Rubik. And
it's out in EHOME. Don't know a thing. They're still going to be able to get the hook shot onto Silent. Aloha Dance with the relocate out. The Cox actually push him back. That stops the relocate. And ROTK, he's even going to be able to get out of this one. He hides himself in the trees and starts bottling himself up. Fiend's Grip getting laid down onto the Razor. They pick up both him and the Clockwork. Gil Scepter being placed on the Bloodseeker. Light Strike Array lands. They're going to try and burst down CTY before he can kill Always Wanna Fly. Yoki gets the Echo Slam in order to finish him off, and now the two supports on the run. Fisher lays out Lanham and catches DDC as well. Empire, it started off a little rocky there with the Bane leaving and the gyrocopter going down, but with just the power of these two supports and the Lena, they easily clean up all the EHOME members.
Always Wanna Fly being in that position. Like, he had 2 rough games last game where it just felt like he wasn't really quite sure what he was doing around the map, but that right there, hiding behind that tree line.
Comes up, Blink, Echo Slams, like Yoki can one-shot the Bloodseeker now when he has that early Blink Dagger and the level 2 ultimate as well. This is going to be a very precarious position for a Bloodseeker to sit in, and Resolution with the early Laguna Blade can also pick off heroes like the Bloodseeker, or in this case, Lanham's Rubik.
Yeah, and this is the issue right now for EHOME, is that their supports are too under-leveled and too under-farmed to be able to really do anything about this, because just by virtue of having that Shadow Blade, it completely changes the way that EHOME has to play, because now look at them. They're clumped up in the jungle, pretty much watching CTY farm because they're so afraid, and here we go.
TK jumps on Always Wanna Fly. They try and throw out the Fisher in order to push Always Wanna Fly out, but it doesn't quite work. There's still the relocate, though, as Gyrocopter challenges the Razor. He does have the Rupture on him. CTY, though, is unable to go onto Silent. They do pick up the kill on the Clockwork. In the end, looks like kind of a 1-for-1 trade-off, with obviously the Rubik dying earlier to Resolution.
Yeah, and Resolution picks up a godlike spree at just 19 minutes into the game. He's got so much farm, and that Shadow Blade, like I said, is just doing so much work, and Silent just continues to farm the jungle and has Aloha Dance pretty much do his dirty work and drag him in whenever the team needs him on the opposite side of the map. And
rather aggressively is now going to be jumped in from the hook shot. Aloha Dance does have the tether out. He's going to be able to get himself away. Always Wanna Fly actually grabbing ROTK with full Fiend's Grip. No interception whatsoever for EHOME because they're trying to focus on Silent right now. CTY with that BKB is able to get that one, but an Echo Slam takes out the Razor, and Yoki hoping to be able to get more, but 2 to escape on the side of EHOME. Looks like they'll just have to content themselves with the kill on DDC.
Oh, he's going to continue to chase for this.
Yeah, he's going to be able to jump onto ROTK, and a Fisher laid out hits Lonham as well. Always want to fly. Brain Zap. Oh, boy. 5 HP. Resolution wants the kill, but Dragon Slave and the range of his right clicks just wasn't quite there. So Resolution is forced back. Still, I mean, it's not great for EHOME, but at the very least.
And the tier 1 bottom. So Empire are going to head to this top lane. And there is vision from, they should spot this out, yeah. They're pinging it out like crazy, and they do want to get in this fight, and ROTK should know that somebody's nearby.
Yeah, they catch him out with the Fisher to lead things off. Now Resolution's kind of stuck, but Yoki actually pinking forward aggressively, hoping to catch some more heroes. I can't really blame him with Empire barreling down on the gyrocopter. They just needed some disables to get more. Yoki unfortunately led to Fisher being stolen by the Rubik. That's going to be a significant upgrade in damage and disable for EHOME in the next fight
than you would initially like, right? EHOME is closing the gap on a lot of their cores. The difference in net worth is actually climbed back up to just around 5K.
Jump in. They managed to get both the hookshot and rupture being placed on Resolution. He's going to drop rather low. In fact, they even have the dust to spy him out, but a good Fisher separates the two, and Resolution turns around and wipes out the clockwork. Resolution still has a little bit of, oh, there's the Echo Slam locking down two. They're going to go for CTY, but he has a Shalgrave to save him. Last couple of right clicks, not going to be able to finish him off. Shalgrave gives him way to safety, but our Razor's not going to be as lucky. Silence starts running him down. Nope, there's a lot of minus armor on the gyrocopter. He actually runs to his very death. And Aloha Dance, who went the relocate play, did get the Bloodseeker, but now as he makes his way back through the tether, it's right through the Razor's plasma field. And Whis dies as well. The Razor survives. 3 go down on the... No, and now this is actually going to turn around on them. RTK gigs the cogs, and they're going to be able to push back, always want to fly. The relocate is here, and they're going to try and fight up against CTY. And Silent versus the carry of EHOME, who quickly turns and kills off the Bane. Now trying to back himself up. Look good to blade on. Quite enough. He Shellgraves and will be able to get away with a Wisp. Oh, he also goes down to the Razor time after time, and this is why perhaps he has such high drafting priority. The Dazzle is really the hero that determines who wins or loses these fights. If they ever caught the Dazzle first, it seemed like Empire could actually have a chance, but every single time he's just sitting in the back ready to go with those shallow back. He's obviously going to go for the immediate tether play. And Yield Scepter is out. Resolution has actually brought back. Shadow Blade's over to the side. That Fisher kind of blocks out some of the heroes. He lays a lot of damage into ROTK, but not quite enough to finish him out. There he's got the Laguna Rupture, and they're going to try and get him. They manage to Fiend's Grip up CTY, but the Laguna Blade turned around on the Lina. He goes down, so too does the Wiz. Yoki gets a decent initiation, but it's not enough to turn this fight. It seems Resolution, with the buyback, is still trying to win it for them. The Bloodseeker's down, and they seem to have caught the Razor as well. Belgrave goes out and a TP away, but Yoki is here. Stops it with the Enchant Totem, and they will pick up that kill. Still EHOME, that was them forcing. They won the fight. They forced a couple of buybacks. Even if they did lose their 2 cores at the end, this is progression, right? Where we're actually moving.
EHOME doesn't want to get into a fight because they're afraid of the potential of the Aegis right now.
Empire smoked up. Is this going to be another smoke where the 2 teams just pass by each other? No way! 3-man Echo Slam! He locks down 3 different heroes, but can they finish him up? With the Dragon Sleep, they get 2, and Laguna Blade to finish up CTY as well. Clockwork goes down, and the Razor's just left to be feasted on by all of Team Empire. The 5-man wipe, and Team Empire are back in it and ready to win it.
Yoki, are you kidding me?
Oh. What a great initiation. Now they've got a refresher on Resolution and ready to force some buybacks from EHOME.
2-2-20. This guy's absolutely insane. I can't even believe that fight. Yoki with the game-saving Echo Slam. And Empire looked like they were in such a sticky situation, but just completely turns that fight and dominates it too.
The glyph goes out, the tier 3 tower though rapidly dropping. EHOME already expended most of their buybacks, but there are a couple of heroes who don't actually have the gold for it, so it seems like Empire, well, they lose the Razor as well. There goes the Shallow Grave, but they need to be able to get the Razor out of here. He pops his BKB, starts running himself away, but he can't get away fast enough. He dies again. That is a dieback, down for 2 minutes, and 1 laner Brax seemingly now turning into 2 as Empire.
Oh my, they've got the Aegis. They might just keep going for this.
Yep, the blood is in the water, man. 80 seconds left. They still have that Aegis advantage. So starting with the first tier 4th tower, that's already down. EHOME are going to be forced into initiation. They go for Resolution, who does have that Aegis. So even if they do kill Mir, it won't matter too much. Shalgrave is being popped. Whoa, there goes the gyrocopter. CTY just tore him a new one and now keeps on moving in for the next. Resolution turns around, misses the Light Strike Array, and CTY is just too fast. Sonic the Hedgehog is coming for you, buddy. Yoki stops CTY in his tracks. He's still got the Echo Slam and may use it to try and keep CTY down. No, Yoki! He doesn't get it off in time. Shalgrave now popped, and CTY hoping to be able to catch Resolution, but doesn't quite get there. Empire not forcing any more buybacks.
We get more, and it doesn't cost them the game, but at the same time,
yeah, this is the return kill. Resolution comes back with his Shadow Blade and immediately lands the Eul Scepter Light Strike Array. Looks like a secondary kill. CTY is actually going to try and fight up against Silent. The Cogs actually separates the two. The relocate comes out, and there goes the clock where the Laguna.
Oh, the Echo!
Oh, a 4-man Echo Slam for Yoki. Locks down 4, but there's no damage because the relocate over to the side. Silent is anywhere nearby, and now they're going to try and run away, but Resolution, he's still going to be caught here, it seems. The rest of Empire, what looked to be such a great initiation halfway through the fight, actually just baits more tests from Team Empire. So they've lost their Lina. She's down for 2 whole minutes. Does have a buyback though. EHOME for a minute and a half, and that's got to be it. Empire have just lost too much. EHOME, they saw the opening, they took that Divine Rapier away from Empire, and now will win game number 1 with Silence Rapier.
and LanM, the double Laguna Blade, he's just done so much work. This is going to mean the game, and it's a heartbreaking one for Empires. They were up 2 sets of racks. They had such a big lead, then they battled back from nothing to pick up that 2 racks advantage, but EHOME is just too much for them to handle.
So Empire, Spirit's got to be feeling low as they're now sitting on 3 losses. Really can't afford another one. They're shaking